神はこう言っているわ。セタレ、なぜ
家に帰る？まさか神は本当に私の考えがわかるの？
セタレ、なぜ家に帰らない？
ごめんなさい。神様、ごめんなさい。私の代わりにお詫びの意思を神様に伝えてくれる？怒りをねえ、聞きたいんだけど、ナビや君の耳元で話してるのはどの神様なの？
幼稚で無礼な問題ね。もちろん最も偉大で最も
スカーレットキング？道理でそのこと。いえ、スカーレットキングは確かに最近スカーレットキング復活の噂が広く流れているけど、あれは全て教令員がわざと流した偽情報だもの。
無礼な。私はスカーレットキング様の最も忠実なる信徒。
いいえ、私はただスカーレットキング様の恩恵、スカーレットキング様のお言葉についてしっかりと反省しておくわ。ごめん。それじゃあ。
待って。小走りで行っちゃったんな。すごく悪くなかったわ。セタレも怪しんではいないようだった。心の中でずっと避けていた事柄について、ここに来て急に問いかけられるなんて、さぞ心に響いたことでしょう。ナヒーダ、お前って人の心が結構わかってるみたい。これは実践にかける知論派の理論に過ぎないわ。まあ、あなたたちと過ごす。さて、やっぱりアキムのところに来たな。早く憑依の準備をしようぜ。
さっきちょっと予想外のことに遭遇し、そういえばこの間仕事の紹介をしてほしいって言ってたわよね。何の仕事だった？ああ、そうそう、お父さんの後を継ぐのよね。そういえばお父さんの具合はどう？少しは回復した？ふう、よかったわ。実は私、君の、そういえばお父さんは。
ああ、オルモス港の方で悠々自適に暮らしてるよ。
じゃあ機会があったら手紙でも送って注意するよう伝えてあげて。最近オルモス港を中心にスカーレットキングの信仰が。君のお父さん結構気が強いでしょ。しかも送信の信徒だし、信仰の違いでスカーレットキングの信徒と衝突しないか心配なの。
それで
それは。
君は砂漠の民だもんな。羨ましいぜ。だが残念な。
アキム、まさか君も。
英明なるスカーレットキング様を信仰することがそんなにおかしいか。というか、おかしいのは立場のはっきりしない君の方。
立場がはっきりしてない。
お前にこんな才能があったなんてな。これでさらに問題に目を向けさせることができた。 とてもストレートなやり、でも、ことが終わったら、いつか彼女の意識に入って、セタレがもうキさんと話し始めてるぞ。早く行こう。
キさんは最近シティで何かおかしな、誰かが布教しに来るとか。
ところで最近起きたおかし、そうですね。変といえば何度も家臣探査の日を繰り返、
待って、君がそれに気づくはずは。
教令員の小細工で全ての民を騙そうだなんて元から無理なお話なんですよ。まだわからないんですか？
キさん、まさか君もスカーレットキングを信奉している？
おかしな聞き方ですね。まるでスカーレットキングの信徒であることが、私からしたら教令員に協力してシティの民たちを実験台にしている
それ以上言わないで。
ここまで来たのに、セタレはまだに。いえ、彼女の心理的防御は崩れ始めているわ。あ、衛兵のところに行ったぞ。どうするんだよ。ここが肝心よ。
ねえ、傭兵さん、君は30人団の人よね。今すぐマハマトラにシティの状況が非常に危険だって伝えてちょうだい。
落ち着いてください。何が起こったのか詳しく説明してください。
異教の勢力がシティ内に浸透してきていて、群衆の中で拡散し始めてるの。
異教？どのような異教でしょう？
スカーレットキングよ。私の知り合いの多くが突然スカーレットキングの。
ありえないことはありませんよ。
どうして私の名前を？
スカーレットキング様は永遠に滅びたりしません。そしてもう逃げるのはおやめなさい、セタレ。今のあなたは流砂に飲まれているのと同じ。たとえその竜の目を閉じていても、教令員はあなたの足に絡みつき深く沈め続ける。あなたのいるべき砂漠はここではないのです。スカーレットキング様の民よ。
英明なるスカーレットキング様を信仰することがそんなにおかしいか。というか、おかしいのは立場のはっきりしない君の方なんじゃないのか。
おかしな聞き方ですね。まるでスカーレットキングの信徒であることが悪いことみたい。
セタレ、なぜ家に帰らない？
今日はどこに逃げても君た、確かに私はずっと罪悪感から逃げてた。賢者たちに協力している。でもどれだけ逃げても罪悪感は私を襲う。どうしても
問題を直視することが必ずしも今の研究環境を奪われる結果につながるとは限りませんよ。
どうして私のことをそんなに知っているの？
そんなことよりも重要なのは、私たちが教令員と賢者を罰し、あなたがこれに協力してくれると。
実は私は神を信仰していないの。でも巡り合わせについてはずっと信じてきた。今私が君たちの、
今の賢者たちがしていること。
私はただ無教量産家庭の設計者の一人に過ぎない。そう、あの家臣探査の時に起きた出来事のこと、プロジェクトの全容については知らないわ。おそらく私は大賢者の要求に従って。でも確かに気になることはあったわ。聞くところによると、教令員に追放されたある学者が戻ってきたらしいの。しかも賢者たちは彼を恐れているようだった。
教令員に対抗するため、私たちは彼らが何をしているのか具体的に知る必要があります。 先ほど言った機密ファイルについて手に入れる。
リスクを冒してもいいならチャンスはあるわ。私はこれでも大賢者の助手だから、プロジェクト以外のことは。ただ、機密ファイルを手に入れても、それをアーカー社を通し、そうね。一番原始的な方法を使いましょう。
教霊院の入り口？
安心して。罠じゃないかとこっそり抜け出したりしたら、それこそ疑われる可能性が高くなるでしょ。だから、少し。
わかりました。
ところで、この計画。
それは、送信に聞くほかあります。
送信。そうね。今回の件で危険にさらされたのは、もしかしたら私も。そろそろ。
本当にナヒーダの言った通り、セタレの説得に成功したな。旅人の構成は、実に巧妙だったわ。彼こそ一番。時間は明日の夜と決まったし、今はセタレの方が順調にいくことを祈るしかないわね。祈る？そう言ったって、学者たちに加護を与える知恵の神はお前だろう。私？それは違うわ。学者たちに加護を与えるのは真理である。Catherine, right? That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind. Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep. Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen,
My existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly, just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Setaria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Setaria managed to distract all the guards.
Order guide.
This hour of the night.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
This should be far enough. Whew. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is the heater going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who... and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor. Yeah, now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the Academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Yeah, things would be a lot... Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right? You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia Forest? That has to be the same project! Even though he turned it down at the time, he might... There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around.
Are you mercenaries?
Core of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even... We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate.
The outcast? An outcast? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle...
You're up, traveler!
Following order. New punching bag.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Time for a light show.
Take that! Need. New punching
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Useless.
I will have order.
Feel the split!
Try to keep up. Come on, you coward!
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah, but this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew going up against smart people is tough.
Ooh, let me open it.
Traveler and Paimon, what are you two doing back here? Kale! It's nice to see you again! Are you doing alright?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him!
Oh, Master Tainari? You just left the Avidia Forest.
He left? What? Isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also... to leave in such a hurry? Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and part of Stiai is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a
research base, huh?
Gotta wonder what kind of research... Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now.
Got it. Will do.
Works are for now, but friends are forever.
You're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his tech... Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up, and I was facing the doctor by even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was...
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the Doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. Ugh. It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the Doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another...
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to
Yes, I have. I can see the Traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced... You didn't come here for sightseeing, right?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with...
Okay, let's just...
traveler? It is you!
Ah! The voice! It's Hypatia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise!
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the...
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to... Wait, no. Did you already finish your training or...
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it? Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this when my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was!
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit-born ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laughed in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Purna life, but rather...
Ah! You... Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I... already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right!
Okay, we finally lost him! Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahita's body? Wait, then where is Nahita's consciousness?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Is trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. But she isn't with us anymore.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so...
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you...
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, all I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body? What?
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Dii and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation. The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, we've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
The Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Rise!
Let's go check it out.
What the... Where did he go? How did we lose them? They were just...
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of person. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders!
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremite's honored
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes research. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
You really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate.
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Before us lies Aru Village.
Whoa, this landscape is really...
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Muhammad?
Oh, Haytham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra as well.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Al-Haytham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Haytham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe us. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise...
Has Al-Haytham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you...
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want...
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this... and why, as General Mahamatra... As far as I'm aware, the other Matra... Have you been given a mission that... If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resource...
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them!
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that we can... You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds. Hey, did either of you hear...
Whoa, what's going on? The wind...
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this...
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work?
All right, stop yelling.
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets...
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make... So please, have an honest and sincere conversation. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's...
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you...
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the... As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that